MLB Network brings you baseball from
And
North
now,
Central Texas as we get a look inside Globe
Rangers.
Life Park. Game number 3 of this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Texas Rangers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Cole Hamels gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Cole Hamels, one of the top left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Early on in his career with the Philadelphia Phillies, was really almost the ace of those really good Philadelphia Philly teams. His best pitch, the straight changeup. His changeup was as good as it is now when he was in high school, coming out of San Diego, California. 93 to 95. Will throw the overhand curveball, but primarily a two-pitch pitcher. Fastball and a lot of straight changeups.
And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
One out, nobody on. The 0-2 once more. And this is on the ground now for Andrus at short. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning.
Batting third, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Stepping into the box, Michael Lee, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. And that one stayed too low apparently. Hamels playing here in his age 34 season. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate. That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Very weakly on the ground, but he gets fouled. Hamels peers in. Here's the 2-1. Changeup in for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A solid first inning from Cole Hamels. Now the Rangers will get their first crack scoreless. Dallas Keuchel, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Dallas Keuchel is a complete pitcher. He's kind of a throwback to a Jimmy Key kind of pitcher, a Tom Glavine type, not overpowering, 89 to 91 miles an hour with sink. Has the curveball, has the slider, and the straight changeup. What makes Dallas Keuchel so good, he'll throw all 4 of his pitches at any point in the count.
Riding into the box, Elvis Andrus. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he takes ball 1. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
Lee is there, 1 away. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changeup in for a strike. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
High in the air out to center field. Under it is the center fielder, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, catcher, number 71.
Standing in, number 71. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First offering on its way. And that one got a piece of him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Into the box, number 77. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And there he goes towards second. In there, now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The 2-1 home. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Coming to the plate now, Tanner Pelly, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-0. Swung on and missed. Strike 1.
I'm not going to lie. I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. This is pulled into right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rangers leave a pair. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. So here's the Astros cleanup
Leading
hitter,
off for Houston.
number 3. First
Third
shot for him
baseman,
here. 2
number
hits
3.
and 5 trips a night ago. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got to hurry. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Sin-Soo Choo. An on-base percentage nightmare for the opposition. That's what he's known for, getting on base. Also, he's dabbled in center field, but has since moved to the corner and is able to get the job done with a strong arm.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. The 1-1. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The 2-2. This is line to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So here's Joe Mauer as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Hamels into the windup. Here's the 0-1. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone! So it's a solo shot off the bat of Joe Mauer, number 196 for his career, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Batting 7th.
Stepping in now,
Second
David
baseman.
Lee.
David
As he'll watch
Lee.
one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. That misses, 2-0.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Here's Hamels now on 2-0. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Here it is, the 3-0. And this is on the ground now for Andrus at short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Astros off and running on the solo homer. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Houston. Here's Chris Davis now.
Leading off for the Rangers. Designated hitter, Chris Davis.
First delivery to him on the way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle
Left
past
fielder,
this guy's ear. That was
number
a scary
28.
ball.
Hero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zipped right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Set and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Right to him. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
That's a great example there of why the
baseman.
sinker is such an
David
effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
In now, David Yu. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
2 out, nobody on. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Next up for the Astros, number 70.
Leading
Couple
off
of
for the
hits for
Astros.
him in 4 trips to
Center
the plate
fielder.
last night.
Number 70.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Count 2-1.
The 2-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hard hit ball to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, first baseman, number 30.
Striding in for Houston, number 30, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and it's fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Liriano has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Gary Cox.
Digging in for his second at bat, Gary Cox. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way.
Nope.
And a neck high fastball that time.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Now
Standing
batting,
in now, Carlos Correa.
Carlos
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And another foul ball. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 2-0 Houston. Up next for the Rangers, Leonis Martinez.
Leading off for the
As we
Rangers,
move on to the bottom of inning
center
number
fielder,
3.
Hey, we're
Leonis
still in the early
Martinez.
stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 the count. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Lee is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The shortstop, number 1, Elvis Andrews.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. Here it comes now to Andrus. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
The right fielder, number 19, Shin Soo Choo.
Riding in once again, Shin Soo Choo. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Pickoff move to second, and the runner back in standing. Andrus, the runner at second with one away. One and one. The 1-1 home is taken for strike two. And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best
Now
ones
batting,
have that late action
number
that just
71.
darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, number 71. As he'll take a look at ball one. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. The 1-0 home. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Andrus stands at second with two gone. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. And the pitch on 2-1.
3 balls.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Payoff pitch home. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Ready for another chance, Michael Lee.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
In there, and it's 0-1. Lee is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
High and deep to right center. Under it is Chu as he takes it in for the first out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 3. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The 2-1. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. The 2-2. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch, and he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here's Albert now.
Designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
Base hit into right center.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his
Joe
side.
Mauer.
Into the box, Joe Mauer. As Hamels will jump ahead of him, it's 0-1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get back in standing. The 1-2. Here's at the knees and called strike 3.
The batter, second baseman.
Digging in to try it again. David Lee. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Three runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. High in the air out towards shallow right. Chu has a read on it. And that retires the side. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-0 Houston. So here's the cleanup hitter, number
Leading off in the Ranger
77,
fourth,
set to lead us off in the home
baseman,
half of the 4th inning.
Number 77.
First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Lee is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Batter, first baseman, Tanner Kelly.
Standing in, Tanner Kelly. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. To his right, Lee, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Chris Davis.
So next to the plate for Texas, Chris Davis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has been.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They trail it here 3-0. At the plate, number 70 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball
Center
game.
fielder, number 70.
First offering on its way. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. The 1-0 home is a fastball down below the knees. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, number 30.
Digging in now, number 30. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here it comes. And the fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 home. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
1 out, nobody on. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. But it bends just foul into the second deck. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Gary Cox comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's set. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Runners on first with 1 down. That's right there at the belt. 1 and 2 now. The 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Again, a 1-2. Hit hard to short. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands
Now
inside
batting.
that ball, stay square
Shortstop.
as long as possible,
Carlos
and feed it
Correa.
into the opposite field for a base hit.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that'll be all here for Cole Hamels. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rangers, number 16, Michael Berry.
Carlos Correa will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. And the changeup is way low that time.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Sliced hard on the ground. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Yeah, and that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first baseline. If the first baseman's holding him right there, it's probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it, Dero. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and that ball hit were vacated for the first baseman. If he was holding on, that would probably have been one of those 3-6-3 double plays. Instead, it's down the line for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee. 1-0 the count. Snap move over to first. Runners back. Here's the 1-0. Missed with a breaking ball.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Number 3 waits on deck. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Now a ground ball for Andrus at short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 4 and the Rangers nothing. Settling in now, Liriano. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Number 28.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the 1-0. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. He's around first, heading for 2. And a good start to the inning for the Rangers. It's going to be a leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's
Now
one of the
batting,
first good swings
second
we've seen
baseman,
anybody put on this
David
guy so far.
Hughes.
He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
So striding forward now, David Hughes. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Fouled off. Now the 0-2 pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. The 1-2. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. So a full count now. Leonis Martin is on deck. Liriano leads off second with nobody out. Now a swing and a fly ball. Lee is in pursuit. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
The center fielder, number 2, Leonis
Here's
Martin.
Leonis Martin. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Liriano stands at third with one gone in the inning. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging. The 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lee has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And there's a first step in the comeback. The sac fly makes this a 4-1 ball game.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Elvis Andrus. Here it comes now to Andrus. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
2-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. inside. He misses, ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Now a snap throw to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
2-0 count, the pitch. 2 balls and a strike now. Andrews is off of first with 2 away. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here. The 3-1. Swung on and missed. A full count now. All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
The batter,
And now time is
71.
called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Ready for another shot now, number 71. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And he takes a cold strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Andrews at second. Chu on at first with 2 down. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Might have gone after ball 4 there as this one's fouled away off to the right. The next 3-2. Line drive to left. Cox will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Digging in and looking for more, number 3 comes
Leading off
in
for
1
Houston.
for 2 with that
Third
home run he
baseman,
hit earlier.
Number 3.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1.
And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 2-1 is laid off up for ball number 3.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Payoff pitch one more time. Popped him up. Number 71 moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
One away for the Astros here in the 6th, and standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Here's the first pitch to him. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 13, Joe Mauer.
Joe Mauer will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Martin is under it. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they lead it 4-1. Ready once again, number 77. He's batting cleanup in this one.
Leading off for the
We'll get us
Rangers.
started here in the inning
Third
as they look to
baseman,
wake up
number
the bats.
77.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. It's short, hit hard, scooped up, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
First baseman number 23, Tanner Kelly.
At the plate, Tanner Kelly. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. The 3-1. Swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Lifted the other way to left center. Cox is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Davis will round first and make his way to second now. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
In now, Liriano, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
And the runner back. Standing in now, David Yu. Pitch out, nothing doing. A bouncer up the middle. And now a jump throw against his body. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. Rangers leave a pair, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Welcome back to Arlington. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rangers, number 58.
Digging in once again, David
Leading
Lee.
off for the
He'll
Astros.
lead it off here as we begin
Second
inning number
baseman.
7.
David Lee.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chopper to short. There is Andrus. And he'll get in there safely.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this
number
replay.
70.
He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Into the box, number 70. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Don't want to forget about it. The 1-0. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. Lee on at first. Nobody out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
When in doubt, take a step off the mound, grab the rosin bag, and take a deep breath. After a leadoff single, now you almost drilled the guy with the next pitch. You have to find a way to rely on your mechanics.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. That misses. So a single and a walk. And it's first and second with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less.
Number
I can tell you
30.
that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
So digging in now, number 30. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looking at a tough pitch, called a strike.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air into shallow left center. And Andrus will take this one in with 2 hands for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Gary Cox will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Andrus back to first, but he heard the footsteps that time, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner back safely. Stepping in now, Carlos Correa. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Two-0 count. The pitch is taken for a strike right down the middle. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Swing, high drive, left field and deep, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. It's a 2-2. Now a swing and a ball stopped foul right at home plate. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back easily. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he'll snap one over to first, and he's back in standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Another payoff pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Chu has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. 2 left for the Astros as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Digging in once again, Leonis Martin earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1. Here it comes. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty B, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Elvis Andrus, a hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Pops this one up, and this is taken in for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count. Choo with a 2-ball 1-strike count here. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over.
Rangers set down in order. They trail it 4-1.
Your attention, please.
Gutu is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance
20,
here on the season.
Bob Gutu.
Leading off the inning, Michael Lee.
Leading off for the
look for
Astros.
some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Lee.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
High and deep to right center. After it is Martin. 1 out.
Now batting.
And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Ready for another shot now. Number 3. In his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Line drive to left. Liriano is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. Aroldis Chapman is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Aroldis Chapman.
Ready once again, number 71. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Catcher, number 71.
First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. And the slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Riding in once again, number 77. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Now a snap throw to first, just keeping him close. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Little chopper back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, first baseman, Tanner.
Digging in to try it again, Tanner Pelly. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's Chris Davis now, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. A cold strike on the inside corner. And that misses. 1-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Chapman ready, the 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Chris Davis. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Rangers leave 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Ready for another chance? Joe Mauer will try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Number 13, Joe Mauer.
Now here's the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yu has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, second baseman, David Lee.
Striding in for Houston, David Lee. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Popped him up. Yu over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 70.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 70. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Two out, nobody on. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. 2-0 count. The pitch doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Fouled away. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. So that's the
batter,
second walk
number
he's worked
30.
in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
In now, number 30. Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
2 out here and a runner at second. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he is in there.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder, Gary
So
Cox.
the lineup flips over and digging in, Gary Cox. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. From the stretch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick, and the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Here comes the 1-0. Just missed with a breaking ball. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
At the plate, Carlos Correa. He's 1 for 4 for the game. As a look, now the pitch. Shack swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. On the first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Your
Eddie
attention,
Farmer
please.
enters the game to
Now
finish
pitching
this
for
one off
Houston,
here in the bottom of the
number
ninth.
27, Eddie Farmer.
Striding in to start the ninth, Liriano,
Leading
as
off
they'll
with
look
the
to
bottom
get
of the
something
Ranger
going
ninth.
here and even this game
Left
up.
fielder,
Not impossible,
number
but
28.
highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And when you're winning on the road, the
baseman,
last thing you want to do
David
is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Digging in the switch hitter, David Yu. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. The 0-1 on its way. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
The center fielder, number 2,
Here's Leonis Martin. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 1-1 home. There's a swinging strike on the sinker.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
From the belt, the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
The 1-0 home. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Here it comes now to Andrus. And it's fouled away. The 2-1. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. Liriano over at second. Yu at first, one gone. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
2-2 one more time. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Now the payoff pitch home. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play and the inning is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Astros took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Dallas Keuchel gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Eddie Farmer records the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Rangers, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. The winning pitcher is Dallas Keuchel. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Cole Hamels. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the ballpark, 49,115. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.